Hi everyone. Today we will dive into a topic that few dare to discuss openly. How to connect with powerful people, guided by Machiavelli's 13 ruthless laws. Power is not earned by being liked, and influence is not granted to those who plead. It is claimed by those who understand human nature, strategy, and timing. Machiavelli, one of history's greatest minds on power, revealed truths that are uncomfortable but necessary. He knew that connecting with the powerful is not about charm, not about friendship, and certainly not about flattery. It is about awareness, control, and understanding what drives them and what makes them cautious. Powerful people do not connect emotionally, they connect strategically. Most people believe power is about money, status, or confidence. Machiavelli believed something far more dangerous. Power is about perception, control, and human weakness. Powerful people shape the world quietly. They control resources, make decisions, and influence outcomes long before the public notices. Many people believe that connecting with powerful people is about luck, status, or money. In truth, it is about understanding human nature. Niccolò Machiavelli, a political thinker from the Renaissance, studied power deeply. He did not teach kindness or morality in the traditional sense. He taught realism. He explained how people truly behave, not how they pretend to behave. This video reveals why neediness instantly destroys your influence, how powerful people test loyalty and emotional control, why usefulness matters more than friendliness, the silent mistakes that get people ignored or used, how to earn respect without chasing approval, when walking away is the ultimate power move. In this video, we will explore how to connect with powerful people using Machiavelli's 13 ruthless laws. These laws are not about being cruel, they are about aware, strategic, and emotionally intelligent. If you understand these laws, you stop being invisible, you stop being used, and you start being respected. These laws are not about cruelty, they are about awareness. Power does not reward honesty alone. It rewards calm presence, silent strategic silence, and emotional discipline. If you have ever felt invisible around influential people, if you have ever wondered why some rise while others stay ignored, this video will change how you see power forever. Watch till the end. The final law may be the most important one. Here's a question for you. Do you believe power is something people are born with, or something anyone can learn to navigate? Law 1. Never approach power with need. The first ruthless law is simple to understand, but difficult to practice. Never approach powerful people from a place of need. Need is never hidden. It reveals itself through your voice, posture, expressions, and words. The moment someone senses that you want something badly, the balance of power shifts against you. Machiavelli believed dependence is weakness because it gives control to the other person. When you need someone more than they need you, you lose freedom. Powerful people sense this immediately. They live in a world where people constantly ask for money, access, favors, or approval. Need makes you predictable, and predictable people are easy to control. When you approach power with need, you agree too quickly, tolerate disrespect, and compromise your values. Powerful people may use this, but they never respect it. In their eyes, need makes you replaceable. Power does not rescue, power tests. The alternative is self-control. Approach power calmly, without urgency or desperation. When you do not try to impress or beg, curiosity replaces dismissal. Curiosity creates respect, and respect opens doors. Power is attracted to stability. It values people who can stand on their own, remain calm under pressure, and walk away if needed. This does not require arrogance, only quiet confidence. Speak clearly, listen carefully, say less than necessary. Let silence communicate strength. Remember this law clearly. Power does not move toward hunger. It moves toward calm, grounded strength. Master this, and the rest become easier. Law 2. Offer value before asking anything. Powerful people think in transactions, even when they appear generous. Every interaction is silently measured. Machiavelli understood this deeply. He knew that alliances are never built on words alone, but on usefulness. If you approach power empty-handed, your presence feels like a cost. If you approach with value, your presence feels like an investment. Value is not only money. In fact, money is often the weakest offering because it can be replaced easily. True value comes in forms that are harder to find. When you bring something that reduces effort or risk for a powerful person, you become relevant. Never rush to ask for favors. First, observe what problems exist around them. Powerful people are surrounded by chaos they do not speak about. When you quietly solve a problem without demanding recognition, you create silent credibility. Over time, they begin to trust your usefulness. Machiavelli believed that people remember those who help them survive difficult moments. When you offer value first, you reverse the power dynamic slightly. You are no longer a seeker, you become a contributor, and contributors are remembered.
Law 3. Control your emotions completely. Emotions are information. Powerful people watch emotional reactions carefully because emotions reveal weakness. Machiavelli warned that uncontrolled emotions expose your pressure points. Anger reveals pride. Fear reveals insecurity. Excitement reveals need. When you react emotionally, you hand control to the other person. They learn how to influence you. This is why powerful people often provoke reactions. They interrupt, they delay, they stay silent, they apply pressure to see how you respond. If you remain calm, you appear dangerous in a quiet way. Pause before answering. Do not rush to fill silence. Machiavelli believed that the person who controls their emotions controls the situation. Emotional discipline makes you unreadable, and unreadable people are respected. Law 4. Make them feel superior, not threatened. Powerful people live in a constant state of defense, even when they appear calm. Their position was not given freely, and they know how easily it can be taken. Machiavelli understood this instinct deeply. He warned that openly outshining a superior is one of the fastest ways to invite destruction. When you display your intelligence too loudly, when you correct people publicly, or when you make your competence obvious, you awaken insecurity. Insecure power does not negotiate, it removes. Many people believe respect comes from proving how smart they are. This is why Machiavelli advised subtlety. Intelligence should be shown in how you ask questions, not how you give answers. Confidence should be revealed through calm behavior, not dominance. Asking thoughtful questions is one of the most powerful tools you have. It allows you to gain information while making the other person feel knowledgeable. When someone feels heard and respected, their guard lowers. When their guard lowers, access opens. Machiavelli knew that power does not want competition beside it, it wants reinforcement beneath it. This does not mean becoming weak or submissive, it means choosing patience over ego. You can be strong without being threatening. You can be capable without demanding attention. When powerful people feel safe around you, they allow you closer to their inner world. They share more information. They test you less aggressively. They involve you more naturally. Machiavelli believed survival near power requires emotional intelligence more than brilliance. When you make others feel secure, you secure your own position. Remember, power does not fear weakness, it fears replacement. Never present yourself as a rival unless you are prepared for conflict. Instead, become someone whose presence strengthens power rather than challenges it. This law teaches restraint, not inferiority. When practiced correctly, it allows you to move closer to power while others are quietly pushed away. Law 5. Master the art of timing. Timing is the invisible force behind power. Machiavelli believed that intelligence without timing is useless. A good idea spoken at the wrong moment becomes a mistake. Powerful people live under constant pressure. Their attention is limited, and when approached at the wrong time, even good intentions become noise. Never approach power when it is stressed, distracted, or surrounded. In these moments, patience is low, and interruption feels like an attack. This is why observation must come before action. Watch body language, tone, and pace. Tension signals resistance. Calm signals openness. Patience itself is power. Waiting shows self-control and confidence. Powerful people notice those who do not rush or push. Moments of openness are subtle and rare. A pause, a relaxed setting, a quiet moment where defenses drop. These moments cannot be forced. Timing is also a test. Those who push are removed. Those who wait are remembered. Reveal ambition too early and you create resistance. Too late and opportunity passes. Balance comes from awareness, not emotion. Timing is not luck, it is sensitivity to mood, energy, and context. In the world of power, the right words at the wrong time are ignored. The right words at the right time are remembered forever. Master timing and doors open without force. Law 6. Speak less, observe more. Words are dangerous. Every time you speak, you reveal intentions, beliefs, and weaknesses. Silence conceals them. Machiavelli understood that survival near power requires discretion and attention. Those who speak too much expose themselves. Those who speak less gain insight. Powerful people reveal more than they realize. In casual moments, their fears, desires, and limits surface through small comments and reactions, but only careful observers notice them. Observation is active. Watch gestures, tone, eye movement, and timing. Listen not only to what is said, but to what is avoided. When you talk too much, you give away strategy and lose leverage. Silence forces others to project meaning onto you, often assuming strength, mystery, or intelligence. Listening allows you to gather information without resistance. Small details remembered later become tools of influence. Machiavelli believed influence comes from restraint, not dominance. The one who speaks less appears calm and deliberate. The one who listens more understands motives and opportunities others miss. Remember this clearly. Every word costs something. Every moment of silence gains something. Silence is not emptiness. Silence is armor. Observation is power.
Law 7. Be useful, not friendly. Friendliness is cheap. Smiles, compliments, and agreement require no strength. Machiavelli understood that power does not survive on warmth. It survives on function. Powerful people are surrounded by friendly faces. What they lack are people who solve problems quietly. Over-friendliness makes you predictable and replaceable. Those who try too hard to be liked lose leverage. Power respects usefulness, not affection. To be useful is to reduce burden, anticipate needs, handle problems calmly, protect sensitive information. Discretion creates trust, and trust creates closeness. Machiavelli believed loyalty proven through silence is stronger than loyalty declared through words. Reliability matters more than charm. In moments of crisis, power looks for competence, not personality. Those who remain calm while others panic become indispensable. This does not mean being cold or rude. Politeness and respect are essential, but warmth should never replace function. Let your value speak louder than your personality. Friendship may open a door briefly. Usefulness keeps it open. If you want to stay close to power, stop trying to be liked. Start becoming necessary. Law 8. Protect their image publicly. In the world of power, image is not decoration, it is armor. Machiavelli understood that reputation is currency. Once damaged, it is rarely forgiven. Public embarrassment creates enemies faster than almost anything else. Never correct or expose a powerful person in public, even if you are right.
Public correction feels like humiliation, and humiliation turns into resentment. Power may smile, but it remembers. From that moment, trust is lost and danger begins. Discretion is essential. If you must disagree, do it privately. Choose the right moment. Speak calmly. Allow them to save face. Protecting someone's dignity protects your position. Powerful people observe who shields their image during mistakes. Those who stay silent, redirect attention, or handle issues privately are remembered as loyal and safe. Loyalty proven through discretion builds trust. This does not mean lying constantly. It means choosing context. Truth shared privately strengthens relationships. Truth exposed publicly destroys them. Remember this clearly. Power does not reward public honesty. It rewards loyalty, awareness, and restraint. Protect their image in public and you become valuable. In a world built on risk, safety is power. Law 9. Understand their fears. Power appears confident, but beneath it lives fear. Machiavelli understood that the higher a person rises, the more they have to lose. Power does not remove fear, it sharpens it. Fear of loss, betrayal, irrelevance, or replacement quietly drives decisions more than logic or morality. Powerful people rarely speak about their fears, but they reveal them through behavior. What they control tightly, avoid discussing, or react strongly to exposes what they fear. Each fear creates predictable patterns. Your advantage is awareness, not exploitation. Machiavelli taught realism, not cruelty. Exploiting fear creates enemies. Reducing fear creates allies. When you become someone who brings stability, consistency, and discretion, you become valuable. Power exists in uncertainty. Those who reduce anxiety by keeping secrets, staying loyal, and remaining steady earn trust. Safety is rare in powerful circles, which is why it creates closeness quickly. Remember this clearly. Power does not move toward love, it moves away from danger. Reduce fear, and you remove danger. Understand their fears, and you understand their decisions. Reduce their fears, and you will be allowed closer than most. Law 10. Avoid moral lectures. Power does not like to be judged. Machiavelli understood that moral language often feels like accusation. When you speak in terms of right and wrong, you place yourself above the person you're addressing. Power never accepts this. Moral lectures trigger resistance, not reflection. Powerful people do not hear wisdom in moral arguments. They hear challenge, control, or hidden ambition. This is why words like should, must, and wrong create conflict. They limit freedom, and power reacts aggressively to limits. Machiavelli advised speaking the language of outcomes, not ideals, results, consequences, risk, and reward. This is how power thinks. When you explain what something will cost or what it will produce, judgment disappears and attention increases. This approach also protects you. Analysis invites discussion. Judgment invites defense. When you remove moral pressure, powerful people feel respected and resistance drops. Influence becomes quiet and effective. Remember this clearly. Power does not respond to sermons. It responds to consequences. Speak in the language of reality, and your influence will grow without confrontation. Law 11. Be rare, not available. Constant availability weakens influence. Machiavelli understood that those who are always present, eager, and agreeable are easily overlooked. When everyone can access you, your value decreases. Familiarity breeds complacency, and complacency kills respect. Scarcity creates desire. When people cannot fully access you, they notice your absence. Curiosity grows, and curiosity commands attention. Those who appear rare are watched, respected, and remembered. Being rare is not arrogance, it is boundaries. It means having your own goals, priorities, and life. When you guard your time, you signal value. When you are too available, you signal need. Power respects independence. When your presence is limited, it carries more weight. Words are remembered. Influence deepens. Machiavelli believed power lies in knowing when to appear and when to disappear. Remember this clearly. Being rare does not mean being unreachable. It means being selective and deliberate. Your presence becomes valuable. Your absence becomes felt. And in the world of power, being felt is influence. Law 13. Never reveal your full intentions. Transparency is often mistaken for strength, but in the world of power, it is a liability. Machiavelli understood that those who reveal everything invite manipulation. When others fully know your desires and plans, they can anticipate and block you. Mystery is protection. Predictability weakens influence. The person whose next move is uncertain retains control. This is why strategic silence matters. Share enough to appear trustworthy, but keep deeper intentions private. Revealing too much too soon creates resistance and opposition. People judge intentions before results. By holding back, you preserve freedom to act while others remain reactive. This is not deception, it is discipline. Choose carefully what you reveal, when, and to whom. In circles of power, silence often speaks louder than words. Restraint creates respect. Remember this clearly. Those who reveal everything become exposed. Those who guard their intentions remain untouchable. Law 12. Know when to walk away. The final law is knowing to leave. Not all connections with power are worth keeping. Alliances shift, trust breaks, and some relationships carry hidden costs. Continuing in harmful situations erodes influence, credibility, and safety. Walking away is strategy, not failure. Retreat with dignity signals self-respect and independence. Absence can even increase perceived importance. Recognize the signs: disrespect, manipulation, or diminishing returns. When trust or influence is compromised, step back. Withdrawal preserves resources, reputation, and leverage. Machiavelli taught that true mastery includes an exit strategy. Power is volatile. Those who cling lose freedom, while those who leave with composure remain strong. Walking away is both defensive and strategic. It protects you, maintains leverage, and commands respect. Machiavelli's lessons are not about becoming heartless. They are about becoming conscious. When you understand power, you stop being afraid of it. You stop chasing it blindly. You learn how to stand near it without losing yourself. Remember, power respects those who respect themselves first. Here's a question for you. Which of these ruthless laws could you apply today to move closer to power without losing yourself?